did not do a lot of vlogging in Washington. I'm very sorry. I did Seattle, I did Olympic, which I did do some vlogging of, and like Forks, Washington for all my Twilight buddies out there. But then I went and stayed in Carnation with a family friend, and we went boating and out on Lake Washington, so that was fun. And now I'm headed towards Spokane, so it was just kind of a quick, oh, and I did Leavenworth, which is like this tiny little village town. I'm definitely going to put footage of that. It's so cute, and you have to visit it if you're in the area. But yeah, that's kind of it. Everything out here is plain lands right now. I'm headed towards Idaho, so if that gives you kind of a perspective of the terrain. It's 48 degrees, but it's sunny and no rain. I only had it rain once the whole time I was in Washington, so I call that a massive win. But yeah, that's really it that I have as an update. Washington was super beautiful, but not super eventful, so I didn't have much to share, minus the Go Farm and Cape Flattery, so which I didn't get to go to because it was shut down, but I got to go up really far close to it, and then all through Olympic Park, which was absolutely beautiful. I'm ready to get to Idaho. We are doing, me and the car are doing a hot springs tour through Idaho that I kind of just made up myself. And if it goes well, I'm going to put a guide together for everybody that wants to do hot springs in Idaho. And then I'm headed towards Montana, and then Wyoming, and then Bree is coming, and I'm picking up Bree. I know I said Jess was going to be in Washington a while back in a couple of videos, but she didn't end up coming. So it's just me and Bree. Bree is coming in Wyoming, and she'll be there with me for part of Utah. Then I'm going to finish out Utah, and then I'm home in Colorado for a little bit. So that's kind of the route right now. But yes, Washington was interesting. I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed seeing family friends. That was a blast. I'm a big boat girl, so like getting my boat fixed made me feel like I was home in Florida, and it just made me feel so much better. So yeah, that's the update. Thanks for listening. Obnoxious Kim Kardashian looking sunglasses. I am in Idaho. I to the ho. I didn't want to come here originally. I was going to Canada, but clearly I cannot go to Canada because the world is in turmoil. So I'm in Idaho instead. And I'm really glad I decided to roll on through. I didn't realize how pretty it is. It's actually gorgeous. It's all rolling, super green, beautiful hills. So it's like unique. I haven't seen that yet. It's something different. Obviously, I'm not on the coast anymore. It's time for a change. I'm sad because I miss the ocean already. But it's cool to see, and there's lots of mountains. I am now headed towards Hot Springs, down towards Boise. So last night I was more in Coeur d'Alene, Moscow area. Stayed at a Harvest Host, explored Coeur d'Alene yesterday on the lake, absolutely gorgeous. And then today is more Hot Springs. So I'm gonna have 3 days of Hot Springs. So I'm gonna put together a little Hot Springs tour guide for you guys with a list of great hot springs to visit, even some that I don't have time to go to, but I think somebody should check out because I've heard they're fantastic. And then I head up back north, away from Boise, towards Montana. So 3 days in Idaho, and then I am off to Montana. The last 2 nights have been very cold for sleeping, so I'm worried about Montana. Like even yesterday, I started to feel a little sick, and I'm pretty sure it was because of, the weather and like feeling cold at night. Last night was better. I wore more layers, and I almost kind of slept with my head underneath the covers, because that's like, I wake up feeling congested and gross because my face is cold. Like everything else is fine. It's just my face. So we're gonna see if I can kick that and kind of work on staying warmer. I won't be in another hotel until Bree gets here. That's in Jacksonville, Wyoming. So I have a lot of time. So I have to figure out how to be warm in the van. This is my first experience kind of being cold because I've been so South California so far, and it's been warm. So that'll be interesting. And then, yeah, that's just kind of it. So hot springs. That's what this whole Idaho trip is going to be. So stay tuned. Seriously, guys, who knew this was Idaho? I'm on a cliff. I see mountains over on the far way. We got a lake down there. We got rolling green hills. We got the city. Idaho's got it all. I just entered Mountain Time Zone, which is interesting and new because I haven't changed time zones yet. So I'm an hour later now. So instead, when I wake up at 6, I'm waking up at 7. So that kind of sucks, but I'm glad I've been waking up at 6 because 7 still isn't bad. But yeah, so first time change over. And I won't change times again, I don't think, for a month. So that's nice. So I'm at Pine Flat Hot Springs, that's the top. They go all the way down to the bottom where the river is. It's gorgeous, there's not a lot of people out here. I kind of have the space to myself. Sorry if it's loud, but it's beautiful. Idaho for the last couple of days. I did all hot springs for the most part in national parks, so I've had really bad service, but I am about to cross the line into Montana, and it's gonna be cold. It's been freezing the last couple of days. I've been all bundled up when I go to sleep. I've been sleeping with my head under the covers and with my head in a hoodie, so you know, it's going great. But I'm so excited to be in Montana next, and go up to Glacier National Park tomorrow. I'm gonna spend 2 days there, then go to Bozeman. Then I'm on my way down to Wyoming. So that's kind of the route right now. But yeah, all of the national parks in Idaho are gorgeous. Something weird that I've experienced in Idaho is Idaho doesn't really have a mask rule, I guess. No one's wearing masks. I don't know if that's a small town thing or if it's an Idaho thing. Obviously I didn't go to Boise or anything like that, but I was in like larger cities and no one's wearing masks. So I'd love to know how people feel about that, but I'm just observing everything I see in every state and the differences, and it's very cool to see. But yeah, so off to Montana I go. I can't wait to show you guys videos and update you on that. But bye Idaho, it was a fun week. I think I was here, like 5 days, not a week. But as the states get smaller and more middle of the way, the faster I'm gonna do them anyways. So I'm ready to get to New York, and I'm ready for summer and warm weather.